basically just going to be pruning a few different trees. I've got this metasequoia that's wanting a bit of a trim bark, but also I actually want to slip it into a slightly bigger pot because it looks a bit stuffed in there at the moment. So I'm not really happy about it in that pot. It's not something you should really do this time of year, but I know if I don't tamper with it too much, disturb the roots too much, that it shouldn't really be a problem. It should be okay. I'm literally just going to loosen the roots, and I'm just going to pop it into that pot with some bonsai soil. So I think I'll do that first before I give it a trim. A few of them came in a little bit tight in the pots, so there's a lot of stuff had to be repotted, but they're all doing well. Because we're coming into autumn, it's not really a great time to be messing on with your trees. But if you do it gently enough, it should be fine. So I just need to give that a little loosen up. Just loosening that soil off there. I'm not going to touch the roots, I'm just going to plop it in. Soil.
Wow. Mum, hold here. Toyo is here. My paint toyo is here.
So here I have my daughter. She's decided to join in. She's taken an interest in the bonsai. So it'll be interesting to see if it's something she'll do when she's older. She's playing with the soil in the tray right now. Oh dear. That soil a nice bit of good water in. So I've been able to pop that in the pot, put some fresh soil in without doing any damage, so it should thrive okay. Do drop the foliage in the winter time, so it will be bare. And then you get some really lovely foliage coming back in the spring. Pot. It's looking so much better now in the bigger pot. It's got space to grow now. Right then, so where's your skizzers? I might not actually go too much with that now it's in the bigger pot. It's actually looking not too bad, that, but it does want cut back a bit. It is quite heavy looking. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go too crazy with this today. I think I'm just going to nip it back just a nice amount. As I say, they're going to die back soon. They're going to drop the foliage. They start getting a bit too long, they start drooping down. A bit too heavy. If you're wondering what that bird noise is, it's called a tarocco. It's one of my mum and dad's birds. It looks like a little bit like a bird of paradise. It makes such an unusual noise. So, I mean, these are getting quite long, but they're still okay. So I think that'll do for there. I think that is neatened it up. And I think, yeah, we'll just leave it at that for now. It does have some new growth on here coming up, but as I say, they will die back soon anyway. So that's that one. So I'm happy I've got that one repotted today because that's been on my list. Yeah, that's that one done. So I'm going to move on to some other trees now. So the next one I'm going to do today is the ligustrum. Go. So yeah, I'm just going to nip back a few of these leggy bits on here, just nip them back a wee bit. Don't need much. Now ligustrums are a Chinese privet. These do really well in the house, they really do. So ligustrums can produce small flowers in the springtime, and you can get berries in the autumn. They don't always do it, but if you're lucky, they will. They really are easy to keep. Keep them watered, fertilised, and just keep giving them a trim. They are quite easy to keep. As I say, they do well in the house. You can have them outside, but you would have to bring them in the winter time. Yeah, that'll do for that one. As I say, I think I might think about wiring this down, so I might actually do that in a moment. Actually, I think we'll do that now because it's been annoying me for a while, that branch. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a 2mm wire just to wire that down today. I mean, it is quite a nice shape, but I just think it would look better if that was down a bit more. It has got that nice classic triangle shape, but yeah, I don't know, I think it just needs to be a little bit more. We'll pinch them off further down a little bit. So you just have to take a bit of care with the foliage. Sometimes when you're doing trees, if the foliage is in the way and you really need the wire on there, just remove it. It will soon grow back. So that's there. So now I need to anchor it to another branch. I'm just going to twist up that trunk a little bit there, and I'm going to do this one here. You need to anchor it onto another branch, because if you don't, you're going to get a lot of movement, it's not going to stay in place, and also it could break your branches as well. Wiring is a learning curve, but the more you do, the better at it you get. Just take your time. It's relaxing, but it is fiddly to do. But it's great because you can move the branches in any direction you want. I'm just going to cut them off the ends there. I always keep these little extra bits for putting the mesh in the pots to come in really handy. So, now then, this is where we can do the magic. So, as you can see, that one is moved down now. Sometimes, you know, you can tweak them, you can bend them, you can twist them in a little bit more and do that. So, yeah, that looks better already. Now, this branch at the back, I'm going to move that down, like that. Just like that for now. And now then, I think I've just actually noticed something there. So yeah, so we've got a bit of wire in there. So when they come in, they do have fine wire wrapped around them. This one's starting to cut into the trunk, but it's not too bad, luckily. So a little bit of tiny rusty wire. Yeah. You do have to be checked. You always do tend to miss a bit. You can see where the, I don't know if you can see on camera, so there's little brown marks here. One there, there's some here. That's where the wire's been and that's where the wire's gone rusty, but that's how they come in, that's just the way it is. And sometimes they miss the wire. I've just put it loosely round here because I don't need wire on there. As you can see, it's got a most beautiful shape already. So yeah, so I'll leave that one over winter, unless somebody decides to buy it and then they remove it themselves, that's fine. But I'm going to leave that one over winter. It's improved the shape of it already.